Greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry. Things keep improving for us here at the Monastery of Mayhem and with the Angry Brothers Omaha Rama. We want to welcome our newest sponsor, Big Brain Tattoos at 1123 Jackson Street in the Old Market here in Omaha. They are our newest sponsor, and we would like everybody to stop on down and say hi to Smitty and Lenny and the rest of the artists down there. Get a price on a tattoo, and next time you decide to have work done, be sure and visit Smitty and see what he can do for you. Now back to the show. Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, along with my co-hostess, Inferna.
Hi.
And welcome to tonight's episode of the Angry Brothers Omaha Rama. And we're bringing you the 1959 classic Teenagers from Outer Space. And we're just kind of hanging out, taking it easy. You know, we're just sitting here sucking suckers, and we're going to talk a little bit about the movie, and we hope you enjoy it. Now, to give you a little background on this movie, this was done in 1959, and it's one of the thoroughly bad films that we're so famous for here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Rama.
I'm cheering, I guess, because you said that.
Oh, yes, you're cheering. You're cheering up. Okay, well, we don't want that. All right, now the film stars basically David Love, who plays an alien who comes to Earth and falls for a pretty teenage girl
named Betty.
That's,
and he's Derek.
Okay. This film, if I remember the film correctly, he's part of an advanced force of aliens who come to Earth to kind of size it up for an invasion. Is that right, Inferna?
Yes. They're not so nice.
Okay, so basically he's the good one, and
and he's the son of the main alien dad. That's
from
another planet.
So the alien leader is kind of like the daddy of everybody.
Of Derek.
Okay, of Derek. Oh, I didn't think we had one of them basketball wives things going on.
You know, it's like one of those daddies that don't tell his son that he's the father.
Okay, one of them type of daddies. All right. Well, okay.
Like it's a bastard child is what they call him.
Okay. Well, I've been called that on many occasions, and I don't think it has anything to do with my birth. You know, it's like I've been called that. As a matter of fact, I heard that just a few days ago. Anyway,
if you get to work, we wouldn't have to call you a bastard.
There you go. It's like, well, if we could get Brother James to work. But anyway, another little bit of trivia about the movie is the film's producers couldn't afford to construct a giant lobster monster, which is part of the show, so all they had money to construct was just a giant claw. So that's why you just see only the claw in most of the shots. They couldn't afford the rest of the animatronic monster.
Well, and actually that monster thing is put on Earth so they can raise it there so it's not on their own planet, just kind of like the movie Predator, when they put aliens on a planet.
Well, yeah,
away from their planet.
Yeah, they did that so if one alien gets loose, it could wipe out an entire population.
Yeah.
So it's like, so this
it's kind of weird how it just follows that kind of.
Well, it's a good idea. I mean, but we're going to get back to the movie Teenagers from Outer Space here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Rama, and Inferna and I are just going to sit here and relax and enjoy our suckers, as it were, and enjoy and unpleasant dreams.
Enjoy.
Well, welcome back, faithful followers. What do you think of the movie so far? Now, just a little bit of trivia here. Now, you've probably reached the point in the film where people are getting blasted with the ray gun and being turned into a skeleton. And you might notice that same skeleton appears a lot in the film. As a matter of fact, it's the only skeleton in the film.
Oh, wow.
A little bit of trivia here. The skeleton that was used for every dead body...
Except the dog.
Was a
used lab skeleton that the producers acquired from a somewhat dubious source. And if you watch the skeleton, you could see the hook and tag in the head and the identification number written in permanent marker on the hip.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, it's like it stands out. You kind of got to watch it, but it is there if you look. And you can see that the limbs, how they're bolted on, particularly like the arms and legs. I mean, the way they go through the hip joints, you can see the bolts holding them on. So, you know, it's just another one of those great production values that this movie's so famous for. This movie, Teenagers from Outer Space, was actually voted by the Razzie Awards as one of the absolute worst films of all time. The only movie that did higher than it was the 1979 science fiction slash secret agent farce called Megaforce.
And that was so many years later.
Yes, well, that Megaforce starred Barry Bostwick and Michael Beck, and it was a pre-runner to the basically the James Bond kind of thing, and
I can suck that. Thank you. James Bond kind of thing.
Yes, but anyway, we might actually run that movie on one of our science fiction nights. You know, it's just so bad it's good. But we're going to get back to the movie Teenagers from Outer Space here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. Enjoy. Welcome back, faithful followers. Wasn't that movie scary? Yeah, right. But anyway, a little bit of trivia about the movie. The atomic disintegrator weapon that they used to turn people into skeletons was an actual product that was produced at that time called a Hubley's atomic disintegrator cap gun. Yes, a cap gun. I said cap gun. The producers of the film and their prop department added a flash bulb to simulate the beam. Another little bit of trivia, that particular product is actually still available today, and you can actually buy one on eBay. They do run upwards of $300.
Ooh.
So it's like, you know, you could get quite a bit of money for any piece of junk laying around your closet.
Everyone dig in your kid's toy box quick.
That's right. You know, it's like there's gold in them there diapers. But another interesting little bit of trivia. Derek and Thor, for being aliens that just arrived on the planet Earth, it's funny how they both know how to operate an automobile right from the get-go. And they do it so well.
That is true. I like how he's welcome too, Derek, into like someone's house, and hey, I don't know who you are. You want a room for free rent for a while?
Yeah, you want a free room to rent?
You're hot. You can live at my house.
Well, you could tell this was made in 1959. I don't think anybody'd be doing that today, you know.
Oh no, your suit didn't bother me at all. It looks a little foreign, but that's okay.
Well, the next time you have a Jehovah's Witness at your door, invite him in for coffee. Or better yet, invite him in to rent a room. We'll see how well that works out.
That's a hilarious one.
That's true. All right, now faithful followers, that concludes tonight's movie, Teenagers from Outer Space. Join us next week when we're going to be bringing you the Musclehead Sword and Sandal epic Hercules, starring the notorious Steve Reeves. You girls are going to want to turn into that because Steve will be flexing his pecs all over the screen.
Right. Mm.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to flex my pecs. That would be somewhat...
Might push some milk out.
Okay, well, that's an image I really didn't need. Thank you, Inferna.
Moves.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, well, you never mind about my moves, okay? All right, well, this is how much respect I get here, and I'm supposed to be the boss around here. Anyway.
I still love you.
Yes, I'm glad you do. All right, well, faithful followers, enjoy. Just to let you know, be sure and check out our good friends, the Crimson Executioner and Sluggo on the Vortex at www.livestream.com/thevortex, VORTEXX. The Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama is going to be running our episode featuring the movie Nosferatu, and that's hosted by the Crimson Executioner and his sidekick Sluggo. Be sure and check them out. And we want to give a big shout out to our friends at the Horror Congress.
Okay.
Yes, and we are planning an event hopefully in April where we are going to go and review the film, the remake of the film Evil Dead. This is the remake of the classic, the first part of the classic trilogy starring Bruce Campbell. I don't know if he stars in the remake version, but I know he's quite thrilled that it's being made, and we're in the process of talking with Mr. Campbell's people right now to get him on our show live from the Monastery of Mayhem on Blog Talk Radio, so we'll keep everybody up to date on that. And be sure and check us out also the first week of every month on indiehorror.tv. You can see our show, The Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama, there, and our movie review program live from the movie night, live from the Monastery of Mayhem. You can also check us out on YouTube and Vimeo as well. So, thank you, good night, unpleasant dreams, and keep America on top. Watch Horror Hosts. Good night.
Good night.
Greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, along with Inferna.
Hi.
And Sin. And we just wanted to take a moment to welcome our newest sponsor, Big Brain Tattoos in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, they're located at 1123 Jackson Street, which is on the backside of the old market here in downtown Omaha. We hope you'll stop by and see Smitty, the owner, and Lenny and Jason, two of his best artists. And they will be happy to answer all of your questions and deal with whatever your tattoo needs are, whether you're just pricing a tattoo, you have a design, or you need a design. Lenny and his artists will be happy to draw that out and set it up to your satisfaction. And all of their work is backed by Smitty and his artists, so you'll never go away dissatisfied from Big Brain. So be sure and check him out and tell him the Angry Brothers sent you. And if you'd like to check his webpage out, it's www.bigbrainomaha.com.